Hey, welcome back to another edition of A-Face Brew Review. My name's Alex. I'll be walking you guys and gals through this review for the next few moments here today. Really special limited release beer here, sent to me in a package from Denver Dave in New Jersey. So shout out to you, Dave. Thank you so much. This is really highly acclaimed already from the release. This is Torque Wrench Double IPA from Industrial Arts Brewing Company out of West Haverstraw, New York, about 50 miles or so, or 45 miles north of New York City there, west of the Hudson. So doing some really cool stuff from what I've seen out of there. Their Wrench, which is their IPA, has got really good reviews as well. I'll be reviewing that one, but I was told to review this one because it is awesome from what Dave had said. So thanks again. Shout out to you, Dave. Really stoked. This one's clocks in at 8% alcohol by volume. I don't have an IBU content, unfortunately, but it's all good. I'm sure it'll be delicious regardless of that. Getting into the accolades of the beer, because that's why we're here. From the folks at Beer Advocate, we're looking at 4.33 out of 5, which puts it in that exceptional category. And then from the folks on Untappd, you're looking at 4.38 out of 5 from about 200 to 300 ratings, so not much there, but still really good stuff. Other than that, don't really have too much more to say about this beer. Couldn't really find much of a hop profile on the website nor on Instagram, but like I said, all good. We're going to enjoy this one, I'm sure. Canning date on this one is on the side here, 12/21/17. Today's date is the 19th of January, so we're just under a month old in a can. Still going to be really fresh for the most part, so let's get it open, crack the can, see what we got going on with the Torque Wrench Double IPA from Industrial Arts Brewing Company. Oh yeah, nice. Pouring just big juice bomb here. Really muddy, nice aggressive pour on my behalf there, as you can see. Really cool looking beer in the glass here. Very opaque, kind of dirty, milky almost in a sense there. No clarity whatsoever. Kind of golden, peachy color almost. Nice, beautiful, bright white, frothy head. Very tightly compact bubbles all the way through. A little soap sudsy towards the top, but really nice. Really cool looking beer in the glass. I can already see that glass lacing just clinging, that head clinging to the side of the glass. Really cool stuff there. Look at that. I mean, nothing in the way of carbonation. They're not that you can really tell because of the opaqueness of this beer, but really nice. Let's get into a smell and aroma on this bad boy. Wow. Up front, I get like kind of like citrus rind. I get some like pineapple notes, some mango notes as well. Maybe some lemon, a little bit of like pine needle to this. Yeah, a little bit of like candied fruit, orange. Some florally notes from the hops there. Maybe some bready malt. A little bit of sweetness. Yeah, that smells awesome. Very cool. Alright, guys and gals, cheers, pros, whatever the hell you want to call it. This is the Torque Wrench Double IPA from Industrial Arts Brewing Company. That's really interesting. Sorry, I didn't say anything there. Very interesting. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Up front, you kind of get this kind of like fruit juice sweetness, although it's kind of muted from the aroma. I think the first thing that kind of pops into my mind is pineapple. I get like mosaic or something in there, some big pineapple notes. Then followed by more like orange zest, orange pith, in a sense. Not so much grapefruit or tangerine, but just kind of like an orangey pithy note. It's almost tart in a sense. There's a little bit of a tartness to it on the front end. It's very, 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 very interesting. And then middle of the mouth, you get some of the sweetness from the malt, kind of this like crackery, bready almost in a sense. It's not doughy sweet, but it's very interesting, holding up some of the malts in front. And then on the back end, you get this really interesting kind of piney, peppery, like earthy, zesty bitterness to it. It's kind of spicy almost. There's this kind of peppery, maybe like a yeast burn type note that comes off on the back end. It's really, really interesting. It's quite like a myriad of flavors, so to speak. It's really, really, it's good, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's very good. It's definitely, I think, a little muted from the taste, from the aroma, but it's still really nice drinking. I mean, excuse me, for 8%, there is nothing there that would lead to you thinking that it's an 8% beer. I mean, I can't taste a lick of alcohol. I mean, I'm thinking high 6s, low 7s, but because of the mouthfeel and the body to it, which we'll get into in a second, it makes it drink bigger, but it's not filling. So there's no alcohol burn, there's really no warming in the chest. It's really, really nice, and it's just very easy drinking and smooth. So getting into that mouthfeel, I think, really smooth, really nice, creamy mouthfeel, very, very drinkable, almost kind of resinous in a tone, like coating the palate, and there's also this nice effervescent element to it that adds to that drinkability that I'm talking about. But hell, for 8%, it is really, really dangerous. It's awesome how smooth this thing drinks. I think the notes from this are like pineapple, like orange, a little bit of orange pith, some pine in there, a little bit of florally notes too. But it doesn't explode. It doesn't pop out of the glass. It's definitely very juicy, but it's not like, like some of the other New England style IPAs, like Treehouse. I'm not even going to compare it to that because it's a different style New England beer, and I really like this. Davis sent me some really cool beers that are similar to this from like Magnify and some of the other folks, but this one, I like this one a lot. I definitely would recommend going out and getting it. I know it's a limited release, a brewery-only release, so if you can get it, good for you on the East Coast. Go get it. Go to Industrial Arts. I know they're doing really cool stuff. I've heard really good stuff from them, but it's a little different. I think that peppery, spicy, kind of earthy, yeasty finish is interesting on the back end from that tropical fruit kind of middle of the palate. So, with all that said and considered, it definitely dries on the palate too. I can feel it. I can really feel it. 95 for me. I think it's an A beer for sure. I think 94, 95, it's right in that range. I'm not going to put a number on 94, 95, somewhere in there. But that's how it matters. It matters to you guys and gals. Thanks. So you can let me know in the comment section down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you guys drinking this beer? Let me know what beers you're drinking, what beers I can trade with you that you have, that I might not have, that I have, that you might not have. So let me know. I say it every time, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to each and every one of you guys who tune in and subscribe and like and do all that stuff and comment. I really appreciate it. I love going back and forth with you guys. So until next time, cheers, prost. We'll see you all again on Babyface Brew Review.